What's up? This is Nia Yah with the Raseki Arts Temple, and I want to share today about time management. And time is our friend. People say time is money, but time is actually our friend. When you are truly in the flow and in tune with yourself, you move and you are always in the right place at the right time. So, when it comes to time, we have to first think about discipline. And there are things that we want to do, and there's also things that we need to do. So when we are disciplined, we are able to do the things that we need to do on time. We all have responsibilities, we have bills to pay, children, school, work, whatever it is. And we have to learn to balance this time that we have, the free time that we might have, so that we can make the most of it. It's important that we use our time wisely because all of our time and the things that we do will help determine what's going to happen for us in the future. The things that we are spending our time on, it helps determine what goes on in our lives in the present and in the future. And sometimes even for our children and beyond when we really think about time. So we also want to think about self control because when we have self control, we're able to overcome that procrastination. And procrastination is the enemy of time. Procrastination is when we think about something and say we'll do it tomorrow, or we keep putting it off till tomorrow, and then it doesn't get done, or we get a pile up of things that we need to do because we have procrastinated on so many of them. So, we want to have self control and the ability to do things in time. When we have a thought about something, we should do it right then and there when we think about it. Because I know, like for me, I'm very busy. And if I have a thought and I don't do it right away, it might be a week or so or more before I think about it again. So I have to do it right then and there, or I write it down so that I could do it soon. And that's another tip for having better time management is to have a to-do list. Have a list of things that you need to get done, like for the day or for the week or for even for the month. And that way, once you get things accomplished, you can scratch them off the list and you'll be able to see the progress that you're making. You'll be able to see that you are getting things done, and that makes us all feel good. So, we also want to think about setting goals and thinking about time and planning and strategizing. So, we want to set goals and things that we want to accomplish in the next month, set goals for ourselves for the next year, for the next 5 years, for the next 10 years, and so on. And that way we can plan for ourselves and then we will use our time in a way that is really moving for our highest good or working towards fulfilling our dreams. So, and that is something that we have to do no matter what else we have going on. We also want to think about our priorities, the things that we are responsible for doing. We have to set priorities for ourselves. We have to take care of ourselves first because if we don't, it'll be difficult to help others and take care of others. So we have that priority. We have our family, work, school, whatever other things that you know you are supposed to be doing, things that you are committed to doing. Those are the priorities. Everything else comes after that. And so when you know you have to accomplish these things, you just have to get them done first. And then after that, you play and do the other things that you may want to do in any time that is left. And then I also want to mention that whole idea of being on time. As a person who teaches classes and I also offer services, my time is very valuable and important, and it bothers me when people are not on time. So I just want to offer some tips for people to be on time. First of all, plan for your occasion in advance. If you know you have a class, a plan, an appointment of any kind, you should plan yourself in advance as far as possible. Don't procrastinate. Don't wait to the last minute. get everything in line so that the night before you'll have everything lined up, clothes ironed, everything planned out so that when it's time for you to go, you can just walk right out the door with ease and be on time. And then in that way, you respect other people's time and they respect you and your time as well. And I believe that is all I'm going to share today. I hope that this has been helpful for you all. Until the next time, peace and blessings.